We are all equal, but some are more equal than others. Vanakkam, namaskaram, namaste, salams and salutations. Today, Human Rights Day, the 21st of March. Now, Human Rights Day serves to commemorate the Sharpeville massacre on March 21st, 1960. White police officers in Sharpeville opened fire on a group of black people peacefully protesting the oppressive laws of the country. 69 protesters were killed. A massacre indeed, and there is a need to remember those slain souls. But our history also has other massacres. In January 1949, black South Africans turned on Indians in Durban. The riots resulted in the massacre of mostly Indian people, in which 142 people died and 1,087 people were injured. 300 buildings were destroyed and 2,000 structures were damaged. It became known as the second deadliest massacre during apartheid. The 1949 riots, as it is commonly known, is never spoken about, it's not taught in our history, it's not commemorated. Innocent Indian men, women and children who were brutally slain are forgotten. Our history is denied. Then in August 1985 in Inanda, Durban, black South Africans once again turned on the Indian community. For 2 days, homes and shops were looted and set alight. More than 1,500 Indian families lost everything as they fled their homes in fear. 3 Indian men were brutally killed and their bodies burnt. They were from the same family, father, son and brother-in-law. Now 90% of you watching this video never knew that. That's because the 1985 riots against Indians, just like the 1949 riots, is not commemorated. The Indians slain, it seems, are not worthy of commemoration. We are all equal, but clearly some are more equal than others, even in our present day democracy. Now, while I appreciate it is a dark history that may stir emotions, it is still our history, Indian history, black history, South African history. The TRC taught us that to go forward, we must acknowledge our past. Now, whilst our government refused to acknowledge our history, I can accept that in some ways, but where were our so-called leaders, the likes of Jay Naidu, Praveen Gordhan, Mac Maharaj, Logi Naidu, Asham Chickenji, etc., etc. Now, growing up, these were some of the names I heard. Indians in positions of influence, many in government structures. Why did they not speak up? Why did they not motivate for these historical events to be commemorated? Nice to ask. And these are the type of issues I would like to raise with our government. My first step is to get a seat on the KZN legislature in the upcoming elections. Whether I get a seat or not, my next target will be the local government elections in 2026, where I hope to have a political party in place to fully represent the needs of the Indian community. By 2029, that party, with dynamic new leadership, must challenge for seats on the National Assembly. When I'm there in the National Assembly, I hope to say, Madam Speaker, I tell what I must, I tell what I crave. I'm Casey Moodley. I'm a champion for the Charos. I'm a champion for South Africa.
Dondala with the masala.